How do you come into a sales call with confidence and have a great approach so that you can close more sales? So I was having a conversation with one of my members about how uncomfortable they were about the whole sales call thing. And they wanted to know what they could do and how they could approach it to have a little more ease in that particular task of their business. So I came up with 4 different things that I talked to them about, and I'm going to share them with you. So stick around because the last one is the most important, I think, and the most valuable. Number 1, be prepared. Review the questionnaire that they went through and answered when they booked the call with you. So review the questions, review the answers that they gave you, research their website, research their social media profiles, get to know them before you get to know them. It's important to know as much as you can about the person that you're about to discuss an offer with. And it's going to be really important to know the little subtleties because the more you know about them, the more you can connect. So by knowing more about them, you can create subtle connections as you are speaking to them in order to connect at a deeper level. So number 2 is all about knowing your offer, your service, your product backwards, forwards, knowing all of the potential objections that they might have, having already thought of the counter objections and the solutions. And so if that anything at any time comes up, you have the answer already. If it's say, well, it's too much. Well, yeah, but is it too much? Because how much is it going to cost you not to do this, right? So be prepared. Know your offers. Know what you are trying to sell them, backwards and forwards as much as you can. Practice it, right? Have the visualization, have the affirmations, practice out loud, talking back and forth to yourself, bringing the objections and talking about the solutions and the counter objections. And if you do that enough, what's going to happen is you're going to get so comfortable that when you actually have the conversation, it will feel very familiar to you. Number 3, come into the call with the intent to serve, to help the person. They will feel that. They will sense it. If you come in and you're really open and you're very in the moment and you're listening to them carefully and you're really trying to find solutions to help them immediately in that call, they will sense that. On the other hand, they will sense if you were trying to just close the deal or make the sale. They'll sense that too, because your demeanor is going to be very different if you're coming at it from a sales approach than if you're coming at it from a service approach. The last item, the number 4, is to me the most important because it's the most valuable as well. Listen more than you talk. And after every answer that they give you, ask them, why do you feel that way? Why do you say that? Why do you think that way? Why do you feel like that? And keep asking them that why, because at one point you'll get to the real reason, the real root. So if they say, you're trying to talk to them and you say, yeah, well, I really don't have time for it. Well, why do you feel that way? Oh, because, my schedule is so busy and there's so many things going on. I just don't think I can fit something else. And why is that? Well, because, everybody depends. Do you understand how that can progress to really digging deep? And then you will get to a point where they'll have that aha moment and look at you and go, and then you can really have a conversation. And by having that, and by doing that exercise with them, you are giving them insight into their lives and insight into their problems and insight into possible solutions. So you're making them realize what's going on and what's wrong and why they need you and why they need your service so badly. So it is the most important thing. So if you do those 4 things, I think that you will feel way more prepared. You'll feel way more comfortable with the whole sales call. And don't see it as a sales call. Just see it as you are going to get to know someone today, someone new. You're going to connect to someone today, and perhaps you will be blessed and privileged with the opportunity to help them in some way. And whenever you can do that for anyone, I think that's a blessing in itself, and it's a plus in your life. So if any of this resonates with you, and if it's the kind of content that you like, these are the kinds of things that you want to know more about, please follow, like, and share for more, and give some thought into joining my community. We'd love to have you.